Hello everybody. My today's topic is electronic configuration of atom having atomic number 21 to 30. That means the first d block element is my topic, and electronic configuration of atom between 20 and 30 is very important for our exam also. First example is scanadium having atomic number 21. Its electronic configuration is 1s to 2s to 2p6, 3s to 3p6, 4s to 3d1. Here mind that electron at first come 4s subcell, then 3d subcell. Why? Because energy of 4s subcell is less than that of energy of 3d subcell according to Aufbau principle. In this configuration, 3D subcell contain one electron, so its n value 1. It is paramagnetic in nature. When outermost subcell containing odd electron, then it will be paramagnetic in nature, and this magnetic moment value is root over 3 bm. Now, very important interesting example, Sc2 plus cation. That means Sc atom release 2 electron. Now, from where electron release will take place? It will be 4s1, because positionally from nucleus the outermost electron is subcell is 4s, not 3d, but energetically energy of 4s subcell is less. So when the question of releasing of 2 electrons, electron release from 4s subcell, and releasing these 2 electron, the electric configuration becomes 1s to 2s to 2p6, 3s to 3p6, 3d1, and finally Sc3 plus configuration is 1s to 2s to 2p6, 3s to 3p6. When Sc2 plus release 1 electron, then it converts to Sc3 plus. Now here in Sc2 plus, outermost shell is 3d1, releasing of this electron, Sc2 plus converts the Sc3 plus. Next example is titanium having atomic number 22, and its electronic configuration is 1s to 2s to 2p6, 3s to 3p6, 4s to 3d2. Now energy of 4s subcell is less, so electron at first comes at 4s subcell, then 3d subcell. Here unpaired electron is 2, and it is mu value is root over 8 bm, and titanium is paramagnetic in nature. Now, what is the configuration of Ti2 plus? When titanium releases 2 electron from its outermost shell, then titanium converts to Ti2 plus. Now, which one is outermost shell? According to position, outermost shell is 4s. So, releasing of these 2 electron from 4s subcell, Ti converts to Ti2 plus, and then configuration becomes 1s to 2s to 2p6, 3s to 3p6, 3d2. And when titanium 2 plus release again 2 electrons from its outermost shells, that means 3d cells, 3d subcells, then it becomes Ti4 plus, and its configuration is 1s to 2s to 2p6, 3s to 3p6. Next example is vanadium having atomic number 23. Its electronic configuration is 1s to 2s to 2p6, 3s to 3p6, 4s to 3d3. Here 3d3, 3d subcell 3 unpaired electrons, so it is paramagnetic in nature, and its mu value is root over 15 bm. Now energy of 4s subcell is less, so electron at first come 4s subcell, then 3d subcell, but positionally 4s is outermost subcell, then 3d. 3d is innermost subcell, 4 is outermost subcell. In case of V2 plus cation, when vanadium releases 2 electrons from outermost shell, from where electron is released? The outermost shell. Now which one is outermost shell? 4s is outermost shell. By releasing these 2 electrons, vanadium converts V2 plus, and its configuration is 3p6 3d3, and V3 plus is 3p6 3d2, and V5 plus is 3s to 3p6, stable one. Now the most example in this session is chromium, important example. Here chromium atomic number is 24, and its electronic configuration is 1 is to 2 is to 2p6, 3 is to 3p6, 4 is to 3d4. Now we know 3d subcell contain maximum 10 electrons, and it is seen that when 3d subcell becomes half filled or full filled, then we get an extra stability. Now it is seen that here 3d subcell contain 4 electron, it is not half filled. But if 4s release its 1 electron to 3d subcell, then 3d subcell becomes half filled, and in that case this configuration is most stable one. For this reason, 4s subcell release 1 electron to 3d subcell, and the actual electron of chromium will be 1 is to 2 is to 2p6, 3 is to 3p6, 4s1 3d5. In this case, 3d subcell is half filled, and due to its half filled 3d subcell, it is very stable. Here number of unpaired electron is 6. So actual configuration of chromium is 4s1 3d5, and this configuration is wrong. Next example is Cr3 plus cation. In Cr3 plus cation, when chromium atom releases its 3 electrons from its outermost subcell, it converts to Cr3 plus cation. Now in chromium, the outermost subcell is 4s. It contains 1 electron, so 4s releases its 1 electron. And in absence of 4s, outermost subcell is 3d. It contains 5 electrons. From here, 2 electrons release. So here, actual electronic configuration of Cr3 plus is 1s to 2s to 2p6, 3s to 3p6, 3d3. Next example is manganese. Its atomic number is 25. Its electronic configuration is 1s to 2s to 2p6, 3s to 3p6, 4s to 3d5. Now energy of 4s subcell is less, so electron at first come 4s subcell, then 3d subcell. Now configuration of Mn2 plus is 1s to 2s to 2p6, 3s to 3p6, 3d5. When Mn converts to Mn2 plus, then it releases 2 electron. These 2 electron releases occur from outermost subcell. Now which subcell is outermost one? 4s subcell is outermost one. So by releasing 2 electron from 4s subcell, Mn converts to Mn2 plus, and its configuration become 3p6, 3d5, and configuration of Mn7 plus is 1 is to 2 is to 2p6, 3 is to 3p6. Next example is Fe, having atomic number 26. Its configuration is 1 is to 2 is to 2p6, 3 is to 3p6, 4 is to 3d6. Since energy of 4s subcell is less, so electron at first come 4s subcell, then 3d subcell. Here number of unpaired electron is 4. It is paramagnetic, and this magnetic moment value is 24 bm, root over 24 bm. Now Fe converts to Fe2 plus cation, which name is ferrous cation. It contains 24 electrons. Fe loses 2 electrons from its outermost cell. Now which cell is outermost one? 4s cell is outermost one. It contains 2 electrons. By releasing 2 electrons from 4s subcell, Fe converts to Fe2 plus cation, and its electronic configuration becomes 1 is to 2 is to 2p6, 3 is to 3p6, 3d6. And Fe, by releasing again 1 electron, it converts to Fe3 plus, named as ferric cation. Its configuration is 1 is to 2 is to 2p6, 3 is to 3p6, 3d5. Here 3d subcell is half filled and is very stable. So between ferrous and ferric, ferric is more stable. Next example is cobalt, having atomic number 27. Its configuration is 1 is to 2 is to 2p6, 3 is to 3p6, 4 is to 3d7. energy of 4s subshell is less, so electron at first come 4s subshell, then 3d subshell, but positionally 4s subshell is outermost in nature and 3d is inner side place. Now CO2 plus, by releasing 2 electron of cobalt, it converts to CO2 plus. Now from where electron releasing takes place? From outermost subshell. Now which is outermost subshell? 4s is outermost subshell. It contains 2 electron. By releasing 2 electron, cobalt converts to cobaltous cation, which is 3d7 configuration. Again 2 electron releasing, it converts to 3d5 configuration and is cobaltic cation. Next example is nickel having atomic number 28 and its configuration is 4s2 3d8. Now energy of 4s subshell is less, so electron at first come 4s subshell, then 3d subshell. Here unpaired electron is 2, it is paramagnetic in nature and magnetic moment is root over 8 bm. Now by using 2 electrons, nickel converts to Na2 plus cation, and these 2 electrons removes from outermost subshell, that means 4s subshell. This 4s subshell releasing 2 electrons to form Na2 plus cation having electron configuration 1s2 2s2 2p6 3s2 3p6 3d8. Next example is copper, which is very important in our exam. Copper atomic number is 21 having electron configuration 1s2 2s2 2p6 3s2 3p6 4s2 3d9. We know if 3d subshell becomes half filled or full filled, then it's attain an stability. Here we see that 3d subshell contain 9 electrons. If 1 electron add to the 3d subshell, then it's gain an extra additional stability. For this purpose, 4s subshell release 1 electron towards 3d subshell, and the actual electron configuration is 1s2 2s2 2p6 3s2 3p6 4s1 3d10. In this case 3d subshell is fulfilled, so it is very stable, and the actual configuration of copper is 4s1 3d10. This is the wrong configuration. The most important cation of copper is Q plus cation. When copper releases its 1 electron from its outermost subshell, it converts to Cu plus cation. Now the most outermost subshell is 4s. By releasing this 4s electron, it converts to Cu plus cation, which is diamagnetic in nature, having unpaired number electron is 0. And Cu plus releases another electron to form Cu2 plus cation, and its configuration is 1s2 2s2 2p6 3s2 3p6 3d9, having unpaired electron 1 and paramagnetic in nature, having mu value root over 3 bm. The last one is zinc having atomic number 30. Its configuration is 1s2 2s2 2p6 3s2 3p6 4s2 3d10, having n0 diamagnetic mu 0, and when zinc releases its 2 electron to form Zn2 plus cation, it's become 3d10. Thanks for watching my channel. Please likes and comments and subscribe my channel. Thank you.